Hello, welcome back to Etheric Tide. This is Lauren. Hello, my Taurus. How are you? Just going to be doing our August Tarotscope readings for 2020. Just seeing what's coming up for you in the next month. Now, for you, feels like there's a little bit of anticipation, bit of restlessness. Not surprising considering the current climate.Maybe you've been... I feel like for you guys, you are homebodies. Like you do like being at home. You like cooking and like feeling comfort. Generally, the Taurus does, and you also value stability and things being like the same, like routines and things like that. However, I think what's happened for you in the last couple of weeks and moving into this next month is you're kind of getting a little bit of cabin fever. And as the Five of Wands is suggesting, I think that you're going to have, and as you can see, we've got kind of like teenage boys playing with sticks. Like it's that kind of, it's like when things start off playful and you're play fighting and then suddenly it turns into real fighting. So I think that there's probably what's going to be coming up for you is within the home, like with partner or kids or family, things like that, close friends, you're going to be having silly fights that could have been avoided, or maybe they are saying things to you that ordinarily would just roll off your back or would normally be, oh, I'll just ignore that, or maybe I'll say something back, and it kind of has like that fight back type feeling where we are normally we'd take it, but now we're actually like fighting back, and then it turns into something that it wasn't meant to be, as in like, what did you mean by that? It's like, oh, I was just kidding. Wait, but the damage has been done. It's kind of like, even if somebody is kidding, we still feel like annoyed or slighted. So where are you starting to feel slighted by people, and why is that coming up for you? So generally when we feel like somebody is slighting us, it's because they're disrespecting us or they're judging us. So I feel like for you, you feel like there's a lot of judgment of you and who you are and what your abilities are and what you're doing, your decisions you're making. I think that some people will be making like sly comments that were meant as a joke. However, it's got that element of reality to it that you're interpreting as a slight. And I mean, it could well be that they're fully joking. It's just that now obviously something's being brought up for you that you aren't going to take those jokes anymore. And there's two things happening. There's the people who need to hear that even if somebody is joking, they could actually be disrespecting you. And the other people is that you are interpreting the situation because you have insecurities around judgment. So it could be playing out, both of these things could be playing out for you, as in like, where in the places do you need to communicate how you need to be respected more, and also in places before you attack them back, have a think about why you reacted the way that you did. It doesn't mean that what they said is okay. It just means that the way you've interpreted it is because of an insecurity, because you feel judged, because you feel like they're shaming you or they think less of you. Whatever that that belief system is why you're reacting to it to start with. Now, I never condone other people treating us badly. It's never okay. It's just that how we react to it is completely within our realm of control. So somebody could be disrespecting me. They could be yelling at my face. They could just be saying a sly comment. How I react to that matters. And I mean, me fighting back and telling them that they're wrong and engaging in that is more of a reflection of something that's going on in my vibration. So it's better to acknowledge what's happening and that you're having a knee-jerk reaction to it, as in you could be getting angry, you could be needlessly trying to tear them down in order to like create balance or create the power struggle so you're on top again. And I'm not saying that it's something you would regularly do. It's something that might come up with particular people for you to realize that it's there in order to clear. I think that getting to a place of non-reactivity is the key, or at least recognizing that you've had an emotional knee-jerk reaction and your body's going into like defense mode. Your sympathetic, like your nervous system, is just going into overdrive, and being able to recognize when that happens, and being able to discern a moment where you need to communicate how you wish to be treated in a calm, collected way. And it might even be that you need to walk away. You need to just walk away from that situation before you say something that you regret, before you haven't quite taken the time to calm down, get yourself out of that like high fight or flight mode, and let yourself reset for a bit. And then you can go back and talk about whether that person has disrespected you or not. So that's what's like, and they're even like reiterating this by bringing up the 8 of Cups here. So that's walking away from an emotional, something that's gotten so emotional that you can't even deal with it anymore. And it may even mean walking away from somebody that you care about. I'm not saying walking away for good. It's just that sometimes we may feel that if a partner or a loved one has triggered us and we feel like we need to deal with it then and there. And there's a difference between when some people may accuse us of like, oh, you just walk away. You just walk away and you shut down, and like when it's time to talk about important things, you just slam the door and go off, and then nothing is achieved. I'm not even saying do that either. It's more about like acknowledging the situation, allowing it to pass before it actually gets out of control, and walking away, allowing yourself to reset, and then coming back at it from a less emotional standpoint. And when you realize you have gotten to like an incredible like emotional state, you can perhaps communicate to the person, go, look, I would love to talk about this later, but I need to go do some processing. I'm happy to talk about this with you. However, I'm not in the right headspace in order to do that properly, and you deserve proper communication from me, and I recognize I can't do that right now. Hopefully you can get yourself to a place where you can communicate that to the other person. Hopefully they appreciate that. I certainly would appreciate somebody telling me what their inner workings are, and respecting me enough to go, I'm actually not going to be able to communicate this properly right now because of other reasons that I have to deal with, so I'm going to take time, and then I'm going to come back to you, and I'm going to come back to you properly and discuss this in the way you deserve. So that's for you guys for next month. If you would like a personal reading, details are down below. I appreciate your likes, comments, and please subscribe and click the wiggly bell if you want to. Good karma donations always appreciated as well. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the rest of your August. Bye.